Hi, I'm Andrew Armstrong and welcome to the Back Office Teardown Lab. Now, I've just passed 12,000 subscribers, so I kind of feel, I'm very lucky in many respects to get video views, considering how little time and care I put into it. But in all honesty, I've lost a lot of my mojo recently, and not just in videos, but in most aspects of my life. The winter does that to me, so I'm trying to get it back. And I've got so many things that I've got stored up all over the house that I want to make videos on, but I want to make quality videos, and it's just preventing me from starting. Yeah, I want to do a good job of it, and I want to talk about these things, and it's preventing me from starting it because I can't give it the time that I want. So I want to show you this. I'm not going to go deep into this because this warrants a video, a proper video on itself, on what it is. I'll just show you. Look at this case. These are camera lenses, by the way. And this is basically a video camera. It's a cine camera, and it's, I don't know how you pronounce that. Those of you with a Cyric persuasion could tell me what that is. But it's basically a cine camera, and it's got a really cool lens system in here. It's actually got, oh come on, there's a deep thread on that. Oh no, there's some dampness in there. That's not good. We'll sort that. Might leave that off. And it's actually got a light level meter and stuff in it, so it's really cool. So when you actually get it working and you're looking through the eyepiece there, and you can adjust all of these things, it does work well. And it's mechanical, so you wind this up. Oh my gosh. Now, the reason I wanted to make this video is because this damn thing wasn't working, because I'd wound it up and it wouldn't unwind, but it seems okay, so let's keep going. So there's the button there, basically the shutter release, and that would be your handle. So that's where you'd put your remote on, and then you would film it like that. Boom, 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 boom. And now I've got a couple of these things. I'm going to show you these cameras. I'm going to go through because I really want to spend some time on these. Just to give you the quick overview before I try winding it up and see what happens. But that's where your tape goes in there, and it's beautifully made. And that's really what I want to cover. Is it's got this machine oil smell. It's got a very distinct smell. If you're used to machine oil or sewing machines, things like that, it's definitely that smell going on in there. Incredibly well made. I mean, look at this. This is all original rubbers and things, but look, that's the adjustment for the focus, and these are the different settings for stuff. We'll have to figure all that out, but let's see what's going on. Now I'm a bit worried because it seems to be, so what had happened before is I'd wound it up, and when I push the button, nothing, right? Now it seems to be the other way, where it's like the release is continuously pushed when it shouldn't be. So let's check that out. Just notice my fingers very orange, eating a tangerine. Right. So that goes in, that's depressed. Yeah, I'm just going to poke something in there in case there's an inner part. I don't think there is, but you never know. No. And I thought what we'd do is basically see how to get into it to unlock that. So we're going to see if we can get into it to kind of adjust that. But look at this thing. No obvious signs of entry. It's almost too nice to mess with. But I can see we've got some screws going on here, and these look like crazy. I don't want to use even the wrong bit in there and damage those, but you could try undoing that. It's almost one of those things where I think we probably need to have a manual on how to get into there. But it's not obvious is what I want to show you. It's like a massive chunk of machined body. And I can only assume it's screwed. You'll remove this to get into some of the gubbins, and behind that you'll find that this plate here is screwed in from that side, because there's no signs here. I mean, look at this thing. How do you even undo that? It's got two dimples, and I presume you've got a screwdriver that will have to go into there and release the dimples. But perhaps there's something we could just do, which is probably the easiest thing, is just to try to wind this and manhandle it. Maybe it'll just free up whatever was in there that's locked off. And I'll just have a quick fiddle of some of these levers and things in case something's just jammed, but I don't think so. Come on. I think that was it, just one running out of... Tell you what, I wonder how much wind you'd get. I mean, I don't have any way of kind of... Oh yeah, I can stop it with my finger. Let's see. Oops. If I'm going to jam it up. Ow! It's like you only get a few minutes. Actually, I'm saying that's a few seconds on the wind. I suppose you could probably wind it as you went along. Come on now. Dang. So there. I don't think I'm going to go digging around in this right now in this video, but it's just one of those things. It's probably a good opportunity for anybody there to sort of shout at me and give me a comment in the down below or on Discord or something, just to sort of give me a pointer of where to even start with this darn thing. But my gut feeling is, looking at it, that there's probably... We'd probably be able to get rid of this plate if we can get some screw head, some slot head screwdrivers that fit that nice and exactly. If we use something too thin, we're going to distort those and they'll look nasty when we're done. Very hard to replace. There's even some plastic in there. This thing seems like a plastic part. So, okay, so that's all just part of the assembly there, where the tape runs behind. So there's a few bits there that we'd want to be very cautious. And actually, just in there, you can see there, that's the little aperture for the film. I mean, it would be really cool to actually put in a CCD in here and see if we can see what the camera would see. But yeah, let me know what you think and how you'd approach this. But yeah, I think we're getting rid of this block here, and that bottom plate would probably be key to this one. So yeah, thank you very much for my 12,000 subscribers. And what I'll do as well is we'll do a little walk around in a future, not too distant future video, and at least let me walk you around the sort of stuff I've got, and we can try to categorize how I'm going to approach this beast of retro computers and old video cameras. Thank you so much for joining me for this 8 minutes. Bye bye. Yeah, apparently I had to turn this from CC to KC. It almost makes me wonder. Do you remember when I said it wouldn't work at all? I wonder if I had that in 1. Yeah, I'm guessing CC is basically just to unwind the whole mechanism when you're done filming. Great. Good, maybe we won't have to open it up.